Hi, I'm Kevin Tame, and welcome to The Hacktivist. Today I'm going to be playing the Rashida Moons, or CI Moons deck that I've been playing. I've been enjoying this one. I've only played 5 games with it, and I don't know if all of my matchups were the best matchups, but they were all definitely pretty fun. So I'm going to give this one a shot one more time, and we'll see how it goes. Please just go ahead and comment or chat or whatever you guys want to do, and I'll do my best to try and comment as best I can. So let's jump right into this. Let's see if we can find a game in competitive. I generally like to do that if I can. So no, I haven't made any changes. I don't know exactly what I would change right now is the problem. It seems pretty strong as is. We'll see today. I'm going to give it a try, and if anything changes, I'll keep you posted. But the general game plan of this deck is to create a board state where your opponent can't get in. You kind of want to see Rashida Jones, or you want to see Moons early and then put it behind a piece of Moon, specifically behind a piece of ice, and get as many counters as you can. Lakshmi is your primary win condition. Scoring out an elective upgrades with Lakshmi is really powerful. You're able to usually close the game out in a few turns. Doesn't look like I'm getting any hits here, and I don't want to stick around here too much, so let's jump, see if we can get a corp game in here in casual. Okay, Reyna. So I'm assuming this is the new Reyna deck that I've been seeing around with Security Nexus. This is the big boy one. This is a pretty good starting hand, seeing Moons early. One beautiful thing about this Reyna deck is I don't have a lot of expensive ice, and so they want to use Maxwell James to de-res my stuff. I'm making assumptions here that this is the Security Nexus one, but I think it is. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to set up Moons. Ooh, I kind of want to get Jeeves down. And so what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and just go faster than my opponent, so that my ice isn't super taxing for me to res. So her ability is strong, obviously, but it's not incredibly taxing. So here what I want to do is I want to a bit poor. So this might be a time to res Jeeves. I want to be able to res whatever ice it is. I'm going to put a vanilla there to keep them from... Well, actually, I want to put a architect, but I need the money. So what I'm going to do is just gain 4 credits. This basically, what this does is it gets my Jeeves red and then nets me 2. They might steal this Ikawa project, which is fine. They are getting a lot of counters here, but they're really poor. So going this poor, I think, is actually a mistake for them. Okay, so now this is great. I'm able to do a lot of installing. So install. Let's put this over R&D. Let's put this over HQ. Okay, this seems pretty good. This feels a lot better. So now I'm at a position where I kind of need draw to draw up, so I'm going to draw 3 times and then install Rashida. Hopefully I can get this to fire next turn. My opponent's pretty poor right now, so they have a lot of like work to catch up with for tempo. So yeah, they're employee strikes. So in this case, I kind of want to keep my hand size down just a little bit until I have targeted marketing. And now it's time to rock and roll, because now I'm getting a lot of my pieces. Let's install, res, install. I'm actually just going to try and sneak out this Vitruvius. And if I can get my opponent, like, they might suspect this and try and check stuff, but that's fine. Yeah, my opponent has lost quite a bit of tempo and hasn't really been able to establish their econ, and they're not really keeping up with my board, so I'm in a really good spot here. Okay, so I think what I do here is, yeah, just score this Vitruvius. And I like to over advance my stuff because I like to be able to pull things back, specifically biotic labors. Those are some of the most important things to pull back when you need to do, like, you know, double or triple biotic. Also, if they're like on a MA plan, which I think this is the Security Nexus deck, so if they're on a MA plan, then it's good to be able to pull back agendas when you lose them. I'm going to shuffle Maryland back in beforehand. Oops. So I'm now at a point 2 here where Moons is on 8 counters, and it's not really benefiting me more. I just want to... The risk I do have is they do have employee strikes, so they might fire it on me if I don't find a targeted marketing. So I'm going to pop it right now just in case. I do have a targeted marketing, and so I have all my stuff. This is good. Okay. I'm going to set up another... I'm going to try and score another Vitruvius here. So I don't have ice because I really want to protect Lakshmi. Let's just res this Moons and kind of just start building some stuff up. So I'm going to install Rashida in this remote. I am going to install another Moons. I don't really want to lose my Lakshmi. I'm just going to install Blacklist just to like get it down to get a counter for Moons and get a credit from Turtlebacks. And then I'm going to install another Lakshmi. That's a pretty good play. If If I draw into an Ikoa project or a elective upgrades, I should be able to score it this next turn, or set it up for another turn. So they're going to trash all my stuff, which is fine. This stuff was literally just to install. And they're broke because of it. Okay, so Maxwell James. They have to make a successful run on HQ first, so I think that's fine. I'm surprised they didn't go after this Moons. Oh, I didn't fire Rashida. Shoot. That was a mistake. Oh well. That was definitely a mistake. I'm just going to draw 3 times. Okay, so now I have a Vitruvius, which I can score. So I'm just going to install the Vitruvius, and I'm going to use Lakshmi to protect it. And that should be good. And if they do play Employee Strike on me, I'm able to clear it out with the Vitruvius. So here, I think what they're trying to do is get me to draw a bunch of cards and then have, you know, them play Employee Strike, and then I have to like discard them all. So let's do this business. Yeah, perfect. They shouldn't be able to steal that. Yep, there's the Employee Strike. Okay, so now I just score the Vitruvius and the Employee Strike's gone. You can take back. Wait, what are they doing different? So they set a click. Okay. Oh, I see I see the mistake. Sorry. Yeah, he accidentally stuck MK on that. I didn't miss that. Thanks. I think this is a mistake on his part, but that's okay. I think I can win next turn if I triple advances, because then I can bring, let's see, I can bring Biotic back twice with, if I have extra counters, and I can score the Ikoa project. So that would be, and I have Jeeves, so if he trashes Jeeves, then I have to be able to triple Biotic. Which I think it's unlikely he wins here. So my play is, let's see, let's Biotic, let's bring it back, Biotic, and now I have the clicks. Advance, advance. Good game. Thanks for the game. That was not really textbook. I was able to sneak out the Vitruviuses. Usually I try and score the bigger agendas first, but my opponent was so slow and lost a lot of tempo. I think making all of those runs with turning wheel at the beginning might have hurt them. Yeah, I don't know, I think this Moon's deck is pretty good. Rashida does a lot of work for you. She can help you get set up really fast. I haven't really played I don't know, I think that those Reina decks can be pretty strong. I played it 3 times already though. One was against Russell, and that's Tulasoon, and I played 2 games against him, and I think he was pretty new to the deck, but he actually did a pretty good job controlling my board and keeping me pretty poor. I think that's like the biggest risk. If someone can like control your assets a little bit, or if you just have really bad draw and start, like that can be a problem. Agendas can pile up in HQ, that can be a problem. Hacktivist is definitely a card you got to be careful of. I think Employee Strike's pretty easy to deal with. Just like know that they have it, and then make sure you don't overcommit on cards. That's usually the issue, is you'll overcommit on cards. And just make sure you have like 5 or 6 or something like that. You could actually probably go up to 7 and 8, because then you can just install those ones that you would otherwise have to discard. I'm not gonna wait here too long. I'm gonna head over to casual again. Oh my goodness. Nasir. Hey. I don't think this is going to be great for him. All of my ice is like 0 and 1 or 2. He's going to be pretty poor. And let's protect this with a vanilla. Ideally, I would. It probably would have been better to protect with tour guide. I don't know, but I'm pretty poor right now. I like to res for 0 better. What's this? A card not trash. Use these credits during a run. Okay. Sorry, man. Down to 0. So I'm pretty flooded here. Let's draw, install moons. Let's install. Unfortunately, I have to install over HQ. I don't love that. I mean, it's good to see your moons early. He's on 0 credits. He could still Vitruvius. This would make me pretty poor. I'm actually not going to res it. Just keep him on 0. So I need some draw. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to play this. I'm going to draw one more time. Yep. And then new remote. Okay, this feels pretty good now. Having 2 moons on the boards is a problem because they can always come in and trash them, but he seems so poor I don't think he's going to be trashing my stuff anytime soon. He's got 1 credit. This gives him two credits. Use these credits during a run, so he can steal Ikoa Project. I don't really care. I'm not going to res it. I'm going to res it when it's more painful. Ugh. It's a little bit of a bummer. Wow. Probably going to have to red, which is fine. And now I res it. Weaponized poverty, what's that? I don't know what that is, Jim. This makes him money. I don't want to give him money. You can have the access. Okay. Gotcha. Let's just draw up into stuff. Holy cow. I'm really getting agendas. But now I need a Lakshmi to be able to get going here. I totally thought, yeah, Jim, I totally thought it was a card name. I was like, I have never heard of Weaponized Poverty. But that would be a good card name. Okay, so I got some things to install, so I'm going to draw. And install. I get to do this ultraviolet clearance next turn. Yeah, I guess he's building this board that is all like reoccurring credits and stuff like that. Is it the first time or when you encounter a piece of ice? Lose all credits, so it's any encounter. Jeez. It's probably would have been good to install there. I don't know. Him not having money, if he sees like an Ikoa project or something, he can't steal it, so. Okay. Oh, it was an Ikoa project. Brutal. Let's do that. I kind of want Architect to fire if he runs HQ. Or R&D. So I'm going to install that there. I know that gives him money, but I kind of want to see if I can get it to fire if I can. I might not be able to be honest, because now he has SMC. I think what I do... Sure. It's a good call, so he doesn't lose his money. And now I don't res this one. And I res the next one. And that's unfortunate because Architect is really good against Nanotech when it's only just a single Architect. So this is actually kind of a bad placement, now that I think about it. I mean, that's all hindsight though. Okay, I really want to get rocking and rolling, so I think I'm going to draw here with moons because I want to be able to find some of my pieces. Okay, so there's a Jeeves, that's good. Lakshmi, which is good. I think I set up for next turn. So I'm going to install Lakshmi in server 1. I'm going to install Rashida, and I'm going to install Jeeves. And misplay here. Oops. I think these are power counters. Counter P3. I think that works. Yep. I know I wasn't supposed to do that. Yeah, I don't know if this is a good matchup for him. I think the best matchup is honestly going to be... Oh, let's see here. That's actually not bad. Let's start resin some stuff. I don't think he can contest this Lakshmi right now, which is good. Because then I can score elective upgrades next turn. Or not next turn, but set it up for the turn. I mean, if he's on like a film critic or something, that would be surprising. I haven't seen a restricted card, so I don't know. So let's new remote, advance, advance. Make sure I did this all right. I've done this in the past where I haven't installed the right thing, or I haven't had the right thing. And let's see, so I think my game plan here is I can score a Vitruvius the following turn. I can then double biotic out Ikawa Project or whatever. So it's kind of going textbook right now. that costs them no money. He can have a single access, that's fine. I mean, it's kind of fun, like all this fake money, right, that he has. But I think like he just died to like hard-hitting news and stuff like that. And maybe it's kind of low. Okay, yeah, I want to shuffle. Advance, advance, advance. Score. What's interesting is I could probably score. I'm just gonna get another something down, just to get another counter and be able to res Lakshmi just in case. I could have scored Vitruvius that turn, but it would have wasted some of my biotics to do it. I just don't think it's worth it. I think I could have scored. Let's see. Take that, get 2, biotic, but I want to use the biotics for the Ikawa score. I'm not going to res. He can't steal Ikawa Project. He could possibly steal Vitruvius. Obama Ikawas are in hand. Elective is in hand. So the only agenda that's actually left in R&D is a Vitruvius. So this is great odds for me. He doesn't get the Cyberdelia, unfortunately. Oh, there, he broke them both. So let's score Vitruvius. I always like to over advance Vitruvius just in case. And I have no money, so I'm going to pop moons here to bring me to the money I need. So one of the things you do have to worry about in these decks is Haley, like especially if they're on like Film Critic, which they're usually not. Usually I see Haley running, you know, like a Levy or something like that. But the clot can be a problem. This is going to be 5 subs. Tour guide is ridiculous. That's why, I mean, it's, what is that one? Switchblade is really good, obviously, against this. I was playing a CI Moons for the store championship, and I played a smoke player who was on Switchblade, and that was a real pain. The way I was able to win that match was use Sandberg so that forced them to use stealth credits. I had to tax them out of stealth credits because I couldn't tax, because at strength 0, they just kept going through a Switchblade for just 1 stealth credit. It was brutal. a wasted trash. And that's a good game. Good game. That's pretty textbook there. I want to see if I can get a more competitive game. Maybe with like a Val, something like a Val. I mean, I love moons, but the only problem with it is it does create this oppressive board state, which I think is kind of difficult for a lot of people, especially if they don't know what to do. So here's like, so those of you guys who don't know, here is the deck. Oh, someone joined. Perfect. Andy Smith. Is this the Nasir match again? Stealth smoke deck? I haven't played stealth in a while, but I could definitely play stealth. Now this will be a good match because they probably have hacktivists. This is a really good starting hand. Having moons and turtles is great. So I'm going to keep this. So let's install moons. Let's res moons. So the best thing about this is you can tax max out with MK Ultra if they can't keep up with your assets. And let's put this over server 1. God of War. Okay, so we are on, God of War with mining accident. So we are on a counter surveillance. So the way I deal with this, I actually have not played the counter surveillance matchup yet, so this is going to be interesting. So I've played a lot of counter surveillance, and they're playing hacktivists, which is different. This is interesting. I haven't played a max like this. I don't think I res this. I don't really care right now. I'm just going to get moons counters as much as I can. So let's draw. I do want to res this turtle. But I can't yet. I need to see my targeted marketing and stuff like that. My opponent really needs to get tags if that's what their plan is. This is an interesting deck. Is this really a counter surveillance deck? Or is God of War just like a... This doesn't feel like a counter surveillance. I do not like having bad pub. But I want more moons counter, so I'm going to take the bad pub. I usually almost always pay for it. Almost always. Because it's usually worth it. So I'm just trying to pile up some moons counters, and then I'm going to clear this hacktivist with, once I can find like a targeted marketing or something like that. My opponent's on Dean Lister, so this sure does feel like counter surveillance, but has unique stuff like easy mark, which I think rogue trading is just a better card for economy. I'm not exactly sure for mining accident. I thought they were poking R&D. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and watch. Okay, so MK's in the bin. I might be able to get my opponent. A good way to get them sometimes is to use Blacklist. So let's draw. Let's install. Let's install, because we're going to try and not let them into, we want to use MK Ultra as a way to so they are on counter surveillance, which is fine. I don't want to res right now, because if I can keep MK Ultra in the bin, that's ideal. They might hit an agenda, because I haven't seen very many agendas. Ugh. Ugh. I can't have two. My stuff is too cheap. I gotta pay for this. Pay 5. And I got the targeted marketing to clear off stuff, so that's good. No agendas. Okay, so now my plan here is to clear this, and let's put this on God of War. And let's start installing some stuff to make some money. So I want to res that. I want to install that. I want to res that. I want to install that. I want to res that. And I got a Jeeves. I'm going to install Lakshmi into server 1. I know they can get through with paperclip, which is a little unfortunate, but that's okay. Might have been better not to res this turtle. Now I feel okay resing this, because this will tax them out. But they might come and trash my Marylands. That would make them pretty poor, though. Oh, sorry. Maybe shouldn't have res those Marylands, to be honest. I might get bad pub here. Yep, trash those. Good call. It's my mistake. I shouldn't have resed them. Shouldn't have resed them. Waste of 4 credits. But my opponent's pretty poor, and I'm able to probably install a few things here. So if I res G's for 2, and then install some stuff, I make a bunch of money. I kind of want to put this on server 1, but I'm not really ready for it. So I'm just going to gain a credit. Yeah, this is weird. This is not like, my opponent should be trying to go tag me if they want to get counter surveillance off. They need to have lots of tags by this point. Paperclip is 4, so they cannot install. They could come and trash Lakshmi. That's fine. They can just be poor. So the issue that I can potentially run into is if my opponent can trash my stuff like Lakshmi and stuff like that. I have another Lakshmi out here. Then I have no way to score like elective upgrades because Hacktivist has kept me pretty slow this game. So it's done its job, which it usually does, is keep you down. I'm going to fire off this Ultraviolet, and I'm going to get an install, some cards, and also Jeeves Click. So hopefully firing this will kind of set me up for my next turn. Nothing to res there. So I'm going to install Rashida in a new remote. I'm going to put this over HQ. So hopefully, because they only have one bad pub, it would be too expensive for them to break Architect. Hopefully I can tax them out that way a little bit. Hoping I can also get this Rashida to fire, and that will kind of help set me up for to get my next stuff. Trash is God of War, Mars for Martian. Yeah, my opponent really hasn't seen tag me stuff either. So my opponent might have God of War in their hand. Okay, so Hacktivist. I run the risk of losing targeted marketing, which I think is okay. Let's see. How many Hacktivists are in the bin? One Hacktivist, so they might have another one. I still think I want Rashida to fire, so I'm going to res Rashida. But losing targeted marketing would be not great. That's the one risk. I mean, I kind of want to keep all these cards. Losing Vanilla would be okay, I think. Okay, Tour Guide I didn't really want to lose. But that's okay. I'd rather have the draw. Okay, so now I can score a Vitruvius. So I think I put Lakshmi in server 1. I install Vitruvius. I play targeted marketing. For, let's say Levy, because they need to levy here. Well, yeah, let's say Levy. They need to levy here soon. Both levies are in the bin. They need a same old thing levy. Yeah. The other thing too is I have Sandberg here. My opponent's not going to be getting any time soon, unfortunately for them. Just got to credit up. Oh, God of War. Finally. Oh, Blacklist would be so good right now. Okay, hold on. Let me think this through. Black Orchestra's in the bin. I think I can lock this game down. I mean, I think the game is kind of already locked down. The question is, how rude do I want to be? I'm just going to score. They can't levy this turn, but I can set up next turn for a with the blacklist. It's kind of rude. I feel bad. Yep, they're going to try and levy this next turn. MK Ultra is there. I think I lock them out. I can't really lock them out because they have God of War. But I'm going to play this. I'm going to install Blacklist. That's true. That's what you... I don't know. Like, feels super rude. And then I get an extra click. What's the most taxing? I think Tour Guide is still the most taxing for them. And let's get some counters on Lakshmi. Ah, another Black Orchestra in the bin, or in their hand. Usually, I guess I run 2 in my, because you don't want, you want to deal with Whoredom. Surprisingly, I haven't been able to find agendas. This is crazy. They must all be at the bottom. So I'm going to... I want to also protect my Sandberg. And I'm going to protect R&D as well with the Chrysium grid because, oh shoot, not server 11. Because I don't want them to steal all these agendas. Can't levy. One, two, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, So that should be 7 subs. They could probably break this with MK. Let's see. It's 2. The better play, I think, for them is to wait a turn and do... I don't think they can... Oh, well, I guess they can also... Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But they don't have the money to trash it. Should use God. So they need to, let's see. I think they paid 3, 6, 9, 12. Got it. Okay, so that's good. That's pretty good. And then they should be able to levy this turn. I mean, if I can't see agendas, let's see. I don't think they can. Can he get in with this elect? I think I can jam. Oh, that is true. Sandberg, he can't get into this tour guide, I don't think. So I'm going to go into server 15. I'm going to advance. Man, JNet's going real slow for me. I don't think my opponent has inside job or anything like that. Let me think here. If I advance this and then I get an extra counter, I can double biotic. So I want to count on my turn. So I think I can win next turn if I advance this again. So I'll triple advance it. I'll get a click. So I'll have an extra click left over. I biotic, I go to 2. I biotic again, I go to 2. And then I can score the Vitruvius. Yep. I can score 5 points next turn if I advance this again. Oh my gosh, JNet is going so slow for me. Come on. Whew. It's painful. Let's just res this sucker. So one thing, Rumor Mill does kind of kill this deck. I have a lot of unique cards. Oh, and I actually have a third biotic because I have a Vitruvius counter. So yeah, I can easily score this. Sorry guys, JNet is going real slow for me, so it's just taking its time loading every page. This might have to be my last game here, and I have to maybe restart things. Jeez Louise. Okay, he just did it for me. Okay. I think I can close this game out. Oh, this is painfully slow. This is like how the internet felt like with dial-up days. Oh my gosh, maybe it's my mouse. I don't think it's my mouse. Sorry about this, guys. This is just taking its sweet old time. Let's go. Biotic. I actually only need a single biotic with Jeeves. Oh no, I've already used Jeeves, so I have the biotic again. That targeted marketing is giving me lag time. Someone's watching me. I do live in Maryland, and I've lived pretty close to NSA. They must be watching me. Watching me play these hacking games. I'm sure like he feels like I'm rubbing it in, right? Like, why is it taking him so long to score? Well, anyways, that is the Moons deck, guys. It's pretty good. I don't know if these are the most like competitive matches that I've had. But I think the game plan's pretty solid. You install a bunch of stuff, and it's hard for them to contest without Film Critic with Lakshmi. It's just a good card. I mean, I really enjoy it, and it's been doing really well for me. So I think I have played now 7 games. No, I played 3 today, so that's 8 games, and I've won all of them. I haven't lost with it yet, so I don't know if that's indicative of it being like a really powerful deck. And I think Freedom, when that card is released, that might actually make this deck more difficult. We shall see. But I mean, the honest truth is Moons has always been a powerhouse, and that's what really sets, I think, the deck apart. And then now getting Rashida, it's made it kind of back, I think, maybe at the same level. The meta might have shifted though, but since like runners have been so slow, you see a lot of like 419 and that kind of stuff, and like that they're doing more of a control deck. This might have a good place in your meta if you have a lot of people playing kind of slower decks. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate you coming on and chatting. Yeah, if you have any comments, you guys can go ahead and comment below. But have a good rest of your day. I got to get back to work. Bye. Smoke Stealth. Yeah, I have to find a smoke deck.